Sit back and enjoy the best of Ron and Fez on 106.7 WJFK.
It's the Ron and Fez show.
Fezzy, is your quarter cursed?
My quarter? I hope my quarter is not cursed. Because you know how I love to collect the state quarters.
That is it. The new state quarters, the new urban myth going around is the quarters are cursed.
So apparently they're saying with the state quarters that come out, they get a few every year till all 50 are out. They're saying that they have had, of the 22 states that have been released, there has been misfortune of some sort that has afflicted 17 of the depicted designs. Because you know how each state gets to pick what they put on the back of the thing.
Right.
So they're saying 17 out of 22 have met with misfortune.
That is weird, and I don't like superstitions. I don't always cross a lot of them, but I don't want to be afraid of change.
You mean change, like things changing, or actual change in your pocket?
No, I don't want to change in my pocket and think, oh, I've got to get that out of here and chuck it. You don't want to be going, yeah, I'm going for that new job. Better get rid of my quarters.
Yeah, you don't want to have that thing on you. Like, for example, the Maryland quarter, it has the State House in Annapolis on the back of it. So, and then last summer, that thing gets struck by lightning and catches on fire.
And it's happened time and time again, Fez. Time and time again. Whatever they put on the back of that state quarter, which I think California, and I'm not sure about this, put Lacey Peterson.
Oh, no.
And look what happened to her.
Of all the rotten luck. So, yeah, so apparently these state quarters, they've got all kinds of things going on. They're tying it in everywhere. They're saying the Georgia quarter has a peach on it, and the harvest has been much smaller than average, Ronnie. Now, all of a sudden, now that the peach is on the quarter, the peach crop's coming in bad.
And maybe peaches will be gone before we know about it. And I'd like to check on Peaches and Herb to make sure they're okay. I know they were reunited for a while.
It felt so good.
Now, Fezzy, are you a superstitious person by nature?
Yeah. I always think one thing has something to do with another. I will tie everything in together.
Now, Mikey D, our announcer.
And I'm your announcer, Mikey D.
I'd mentioned that. Mikey has a weird little thing whenever he sees, I think it's a fire truck, but definitely an ambulance. He blesses himself, and then, what do you kiss, your crucifix?
No, I just make my cross, and that's not really for me. That's for the person that's in the ambulance or the fire department or whatever.
Because you're the Pope now, and you're blessing them.
I'm just, wishing them good luck.
All right, but I know. All right, you're wishing them good luck, and you're sending out good thoughts to them.
Mm-hmm.
But how would you feel if you didn't do it? You saw the... Oh, there goes Mikey. There goes the fire truck. You could not do it.
What would happen if you didn't do it?
I would feel bad. I would feel bad, and I would think that something is going to happen to me.
Because of your power of prayer.
He's superstitious.
Yes, it's stronger than science.
And let me show you something. This is how superstitious I am. Whoops.
That's the unlucky 13. What are you showing us?
Okay.
Wow, I did not know this about you.
Oh, my gosh. He just emptied his pockets like Leave It to Beaver. Oh, the only thing you're missing is a slingshot.
I did not know this about you. You got a gypsy's pocket.
Right. The coins were given to me by my daughter, so I figure that's nice. That's good luck. Let's hold on to them.
When did she give them to you?
Throughout the last 2 years.
$17
So whenever she gives you
27.
change, by the time she's older, what if she gives you 1,000? You're going to stick it in your pocket and save it?
Why not? This she made. This is a little bracelet that she made, so I always like to have a part of her with me, so I had that.
When I cut off a toe.
Like Scott Peterson went with his kid.
My 2 little trolls. Now, I've had these for at least 20 years.
And I would say that for a guy who blesses himself, trolls comes off as kind of anti-Christian.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not. I can go into the pagan side, because I've done like spells and stuff like that.
Oh,
so.
That's great to know.
Yeah, I have.
That's why Fez ended up getting alopecia or whatever he has on his face.
My vitiligo, my face fell off. Why would you bring that up? For heaven's sake.
I don't know. And I don't even know what alopecia is.
It's a form of vitiligo, where you lose the hair as well as the pigment in your skin.
I'm so sorry. That was really rude, and I just bit it offhandedly.
Well, it happened in 96. And now in 2003, it's rearing its ugly head again.
It is ugly. Go ahead.
Hey! Okay, now this was something that my daughter and I found on the beach of Aruba. It's a little
You
heart.
and your daughter.
A little heart
Found
rock.
it in the water.
It's a rock.
It's a rock, but it's shaped like a heart, so it's something that's dear to me. So I keep it for
Is that for good luck?
I say it's good luck. When I say it's good luck, then I just keep it.
Can the listeners hear me rolling my eyes, or do I have to do it louder?
Then I have a little bag here, like a little dime bag.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, like we used to get tick in. You used to get your tick in those. It's so awful.
What's in the dime bag?
It's a couple of things that Lene wrote to me when she was like 3.
You and your daughter,
So I
you're
dated it.
obsessed.
But also, there's a little pendant in there that says, I love Mom. I love you, Mom.
You're not mommy. Do you realize that?
No, but that's something that I gave to my mother. And it always was being, like, stolen from the other people in the nursing home. So I said, forget it. I'm going to wear, I'm going to keep it.
All right, but is this
I'm mommy now.
superstition or is
Now,
this...
here's the big one.
But I don't know whether you carry keepsakes or is this real superstition?
I know.
It's
Why not
superstitious.
put a photo album in your back pocket?
I have not ever come to the show without all these 6 items.
All right, I'm going to tell you what.
And your luck here's great.
What else you have?
This is the last thing. This is the evil eye.
Ooh, what's that?
See? So if somebody...
Don't point it at me.
No. It's not meant for that. The Greeks are really big into this. We usually wear it around our neck.
Yeah.
But I have this one that I put in my pocket. So if somebody says to me, like, hey, you're doing a great job, and they don't mean it, hey, it goes right back to you, baby, with this thing.
Right.
So you got the evil one eye in your pocket.
By the way, my mother-in-law used to do this with my kids when they were little. If somebody said nice baby or what a cute baby, as they walked away, she would turn around and give them like this horns thing at the back of them.
For what reason?
To take the spell off, like they would capture the baby later.
Right. It's the Greeks have something almost similar.
Yeah, they copied everything from the
I
Italians.
guess they did. We say scodas domatiasu.
Hey, don't say these things out loud. I swear I believe in curses.
It's not a curse. It just means if somebody says to you, your baby looks beautiful, if they don't mean it, that scodas domatiasu means right back at you. So if they don't mean it, it goes right back to them.
What if they do mean it? You've thrown
Then
a
it's
curse
fine.
at them.
No, it's not a curse. Then it's fine. Then everything
But
was...
why do you worry about the babies like that? Because people have a tendency to say, what a cute baby.
Yeah, but they don't mean it sometimes.
Look how mad he looks.
He's
insane.
serious.
When I say mad, I mean insane.
Yes.
They don't mean it. Sometimes they just say it so, like there's something bad to happen to them or something like that.
Well, your daughter's adorable.
Let me ask you this, Bez. Would you walk up?
What?
And she's funny. Bezzy, would you walk under a ladder?
Never.
Would you break a mirror?
No. Even worse than walking under. I'd walk under a ladder before I broke a mirror.
Why?
I have no idea. The mirror thing really freaks me out. Maybe it's that Red Dragon movie, but...
You just saw that a month ago.
But no, I am scared to death of breaking a mirror. I always have been.
Have you ever broke one before?
One time when I was driving along and my Mazda, the side view mirror fell off on the road, and I really freaked out about that.
All right, let's talk. We'll talk a little bit about some of this. 866-277-4969. What superstition will you not break ever? Let's open up the phone lines. Let me hear if Fez and I even know all these things. Give us a call at 866-277-4969. I'm not much for breaking a superstition either. Although I would never say that I'm a superstitious person. What the F? Why are you going to sit there and play games with the universe?
Yeah, exactly. Why take a chance and walk under that ladder?
Fezzy, rabbit's foot, is that lucky for you?
I've never believed in the rabbit's foot thing because, now they come in pink and purple and everything else, and it seems like it's not really a rabbit's foot.
Black cat crosses your path?
Black cat, I will always look out for.
Have you ever had one run out in front of your car?
Yes.
And it's just a terrifying feeling.
And it's made me want to just turn around and go home.
Yeah, right. You're
where
like,
it's safe.
Well, but then if you go home, the whole family's probably cut up into pieces.
Oh, God, that's a lot
One
of pieces.
time, I dropped my chick off at the airport, right? I'm driving home. A seagull flies in front of me and hits the car.
Wow.
I go, well, the plane's coming down. I don't have a chick anymore. I'm sure that plane is falling out of the sky as I speak.
I would totally believe that.
And I almost wanted to drive back to the airport and yell, no, you don't understand. Don't let that plane take off. I just hit a seagull.
One time, before I was getting ready to fly, my niece, when she was little, she had made this little clay cross.
Yeah.
She made it in Sunday school, and they let it harden and everything, and she gave it to me as a gift. And I was carrying it with me on the plane, and I held on to it, and it snapped in half. And I actually called up your house to ask, does this mean the plane's going to break in half? Remember that?
Yes.
And I'm like,
believe me, that's part of the comedy.
And you're telling me, shut up, but I had to ask for your wife. Let me hear it from her.
He always checks with my chick, because I go, no. Forget about it. You're fine. Stop whining.
Let me talk to the missus.
All right, here is Tony. Tony, what's something you're superstitious about?
Hey, Tony.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy.
When I go out, partying, whatever, we drive over a railroad track, you gotta lift your feet up.
You know, I remember that from when I was in school.
That one I don't remember.
Why do you do that?
Because if you don't, the whole night's ruined. You get busted by the cops, bad night, in the fight.
I remember in the school bus, all the kids would lift their feet when we went over the tracks. All right, thanks, Tony.
I remember we did this one. If you're going through an intersection and the light turns yellow or it turns red as you're going in there, kiss your palm and touch the ceiling, touch the roof of the car.
I don't remember that one at all. Is that like a gay thing or is...
Why would it be a gay thing?
I just was checking. 866-277-4969, talking superstitions. Danny, you're on the Run of Fez show, Danny.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, my buddy.
I used to always have these dreams where, like, if I lost a tooth, the next day I would always have bad luck. And when I asked my mom about it a while ago, she used to say it was whenever you had dreams of you lose a tooth, you'd have bad luck. Like, one time I had that dream, and the next morning, like, I was on my way to school, and my car had died in the middle of the road, and I almost got hit. And it's happened on many occasions.
Who dreams about losing a tooth? That's insane to me. How often would it happen?
You never spit out a tooth in your dream?
No.
I do it all the time. But I think it's real. I think I actually am spitting out. Because you know me, I'll fall asleep with caramel corn in my mouth a lot of times.
I bet you've fallen asleep with a lot more than that. Here is Mike.
Not the cop.
Hello, Ron Fez.
Hey, buddy. You got to hang up.
I got a superstition.
Yeah, Billy, you have to hang up, and then I'll take Mike. Mike, there you are. Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
He cut you off. Are you there, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
How about picking up a penny, heads up penny and putting it in your shoe?
See, I always forget the way it's supposed to work.
See a penny, pick it up all day long, and brings you luck.
But I thought it had to be a certain way, heads or tails.
It's going to be heads up. Tails is never going to be good luck for anything, Fez. Heads.
Now I know.
Why would tails ever be good luck?
I have no idea. Why would heads be good luck?
Heads is heads up. You haven't ever heard the expression heads up?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Here's Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch. You're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, got a guy, I had a roommate who had the tradition that on midnight, the first of every month, like 1 minute into the new month, he had to say, rabbit, rabbit.
Why?
I have no idea, but he would like stay up. It was a big deal.
Every single month he did it. Because I know that
his wife tells me he still does it. Like 10 years later, he still does this. Apparently.
All right, thanks a lot. Down south, they have a thing about January 1st eating black beans. My family used to do it, I think, with sauerkraut. Make sure you eat sauerkraut.
That I have friends that do that.
So that the rest of the year will bring you good luck. Then there was something that I did one year, and I think it was a South American thing, where you wanted to throw money out the door right at midnight and then carry suitcases through the door, which means that you would have a year of travel.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something with grapes, too?
Yeah, you had to have grapes in your mouth.
No, that's what it was.
Well, that was your friend. I don't know what was happening there.